Good morning, students. So today we continue syllogistic reasoning. As I told you that this topic is actually introduced by the great Aristotle. As I told you already, Aristotle is said to be father of sciences. Students, the process, the process of a scientific thought is actually given by the great Aristotle. He has a separate school actually used to train students on the basis of the scientific temper. I can tell you that. Therefore, what actually happened, you can see that most of the scientific inventions are mostly happened in Europe. Mostly happened in Europe because that was the time when the people used to think scientifically. That was what I mean to say that logically, rationally. So the thought process is given by the great Aristotle. That is the reason why he is said to be father of sciences. Student, as I told you that, very good morning, man. So very good morning to all of you. Yeah. So logical reasoning is a process. So just let us recollect the definition given by the great Aristotle. Logical reasoning is a process which disciplines your mind to arrive at a sure destination. Yes, students, a very good morning, man. Very good morning to all of you. Logical reasoning is a process which disciplines your mind to arrive at a sure destination. It is a journey from the known to unknown. As I told you that, logical reasoning is a journey from the known to unknown. So what is the meaning of the journey? What is the meaning of a journey? Student, for your information, as I told you that, what is known and what is unknown. You see that the birds are flying is known. We can also fly, that is unknown, something unknown. Students, this is nothing but the scientific temper. Usually science actually happens something like this. The scientists usually think in this particular direction. So my dear students, so that is the reason why logical reasoning or syllogistic reasoning, whatever the name you can give, is said to be the first stepping stone for scientific thought process. So student, that is the reason why Aristotle is said to be father of the sciences. And the topic he introduced is said to be syllogism. The concept now we are discussing is said to be syllogism, and if you want to translate the same in English, we can call it as conclusions. You can call it as a conclusions. You can also call it as deductions. Logical conclusions, logical deductions. This is syllogistic reasoning. Students, in syllogism, you will be given two statements, and basing on that, you are supposed to arrive at a conclusion. That is the first significant point in syllogism, right? Students, so before we start the topic, let me recorrect the statements we're actually discussing. Fourfold classification. Yesterday we discussed we have four different kinds of statements, and these statements are said to be fourfold classification. Tell me, students, what is the meaning of a fourfold classification? Number one is universal affirmative statement. I don't want to just recollect the name. I just want to give you an example. And the first statement is said to be all men are women. This is called universal affirmative statement. Okay, student. And second one, some men are women. This is called particular affirmative statement. Okay, student. And then we have no man is woman. No man is woman. This is universal negative statement. And then we have some men are not women. Some men are not women. This is called particular negative statement. Students, so we have four different kinds of statements. Universal, affirmative. Syllogism. Yeah, very good, student. The very good question. Somebody asked me what is the meaning of syllogism. Syllogism is said to be a logical process of thinking. Therefore, we call it as logical deductions. Students, you see that whenever there is any problem that arises, there are two different ways. What is a kind of a fear? Something like you see in corona cases, my dear students, in coronavirus. You might remember, student, in April, July and August, when there was a wild spread of corona. You see, in the beginning of the corona, you might remember, students, some of the people who tested positive got suicide. They committed suicide. You know that the people who got coronavirus positive. Is it that coronavirus positive leads to suicidal tendency? It is absolutely unscientific. The people who got into that kind of attitudes might they are not thinking in the right direction. That is absolutely irrational way of thinking, isn't it? So student, usually scientific temper is all important whenever the new things are happening. So my dear students, the of thinking rationally is given by a motive. And the concept is said to be syllogism. Syllogism, if you want to convert the same into English, we call it as logical deduction. Deduction means derivation. How to derive? Logically, scientifically, rationally. The process of rational thinking is said to be syllogistic reasoning. Yeah, I just want to discuss this topic at the end of the session. I know that because this is something you don't get immediately. This is a beautiful topic, in fact. Okay, so yes, okay, student, right. So this is about logical deductions. So what are the examples of syllogism? Yeah, what are the examples? Just I told you. Just I told you. Point number one. Point number one. The bird is flying. Man, the man could see sometimes. Oh, he thought that how it could able to fly. Yes, because it has the wings. He might have tried with wings. He might have failed. Again, he saw not all the birds are flying. Yeah, not all the birds are flying. You understand that? Even cock is a bird, but it cannot fly. Hen cannot fly, even though it is a bird. So he might thought himself again, what is the reason why these birds cannot fly? Turkey is a bird, but it cannot fly. Oh, then he thought, okay, so to fly, the wings weight should be more than the body weight. Again, he might have tried. So after many experiments, he might get success. He might get success. This is what we call a scientific way of thinking, rational thinking. This is called logical deductions. Student, actually, whenever a new pandemic or a new corona case, like a new case, something like corona comes, there are two different kind of people. Some people get the information logically, they arrive at a conclusion. Some people simply, yeah, very good morning, students. I think you are getting video. Yeah. So there was some technical issue, man. Now it got resolved, right? Student, yes. So this is what we call it is the logical deductions. So simply, I can tell you that you will be given two statements and followed by conclusions. Okay, man. So there are four different kinds of statements. So let me introduce all the four statements once again to you, man. The first format is all A is B, universal affirmative statement, and another format is some A is B, particular affirmative statement, no A is B, universal negative statement, and then some A is not B. This is called particular negative statements. So we have four different kinds of statements. And from this, you are asked to get some conclusions basing on the statement. Those are given to you. Ready? Now please start question number one. Come on, student, please start. Here we go. First, question number one. Here we go. Statements. Take the statements, man. All pens are books. All pens are books. And then no pen is chalk. So these are the two statements you are given to you. And basing on the two statements, I am asking you to get the conclusion. Let us see what is in conclusion number one. The first conclusion is some pens are chalks. Some pens are chalks. some pens are chalks. And then we have second conclusion, no pen is chalk. No pen is chalk. So these are the two statements given to you. Students, logical deduction is something that the process of logical deductions is we have to make use of the given two statements. So basing on the given two statements, we have to see which of the conclusions given is follows. Students, to get the clarity in that particular topic, I just want to suggest you, there is a simple technique in getting the conclusion. Listen to me carefully, man. There is a very simple technique. The technique, something goes like this. With the help of the two statements, with the help of the given two statements, let us try to draw a diagram. With the help of the given two statements, let us try to draw a diagram. If we are successful in getting the diagram, we are done. I hope you understand that. So what is the process? With the help of the two statements, let us try to draw a diagram, that is Venn diagram. Tell me, student, all pens are books. All pens are books. Therefore, the set of pens is given in books. Okay? All pens are book. Come on, student. No pen is chalk. No pen. No pen. Which means to say that the pen should be separated from chalk. Pen should be separated from chalk. Where chalk should be taken, man? Pen should be separated from chalk. Where chalk should be taken? Here I have taken. Students, the diagram over there is the only diagram possible, or do we get any other diagram? Please respond. Please respond. 1 minute, man. No pen is chalk. I'm sorry, students. So 1 minute, man. I just want to make some corrections. I want to just please write. Please make some correction. Okay, we discuss one more question. Now please write down the same question once again. Here we go. Here we have the statements. Come on, student. All pens are books. All pens are books. Come on, student. And here we go. No pen is chalk. Okay. No pen is chalk. And let us see what conclusion follows from the given statements. Conclusion number 1. Some pens are. Yes, students. Yes, students. Yeah. There was some. Yes, students. I think now it got resolved. Okay. Yeah, there was some technical issues, man. So I think it is okay for right at the moment. Yeah. Yes, students. Yeah. Yes, students. Right. Yes, student. No, actually, there was some internet issues actually. So this is the big problem with the technology, man. Technology sometimes seem to be it's so good, but it is not actually that good as it actually is seen. You see, understand that? Yeah, okay, students. So now please look at that. As I told you that with the help of your common sense, please let me know which of the given two conclusions follow. Can you tell me, man? Which of the two conclusions follow? Somebody says conclusion 1 is correct. Somebody says conclusion 1 is correct. Yeah, please respond. Please respond. Use your common sense. Basing on your common sense, please let me know which conclusion follows. Yes, student. Yes. Okay. Somebody says conclusion 1. Please come again. Come again. Think rationally, man. Think rationally. Think rationally. Okay. Not all the people are responding. Okay, very fine, very fine. Okay, students. So the best process of getting the conclusion is we should go for a logical Venn diagram. With the given two statements, let's try to draw a proper Venn diagram. If you could able to draw a proper Venn diagram, yes, then there is a chance of getting the conclusion. So let us see. Here we go. Student, all pens are books. Therefore, so let us take the set of pens and all these pens are books. Okay, all these pens are book. Okay, no pen is chalk. No pen is chalk. Students, Now you can see the diagram over there. You can see the diagram over there. Please respond. Is it only one possible diagram or do we get any other diagram? Yes, please respond. Please respond. Please respond. Is that only one possible diagram or do we get any other diagram also? Students, please tell me. Come on, student, please tell me. Please answer my question. Please answer my question. My only question, I am asking you only question. You need to answer. The diagram which you could able to see over there, is it the only diagram that is possible to be drawn, or do we get any other diagram? Please respond. Come on, come on, come on. One more. Are you sure? Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Which means to say that we get one more diagram. Absolutely correct. The other diagram is something like this. Here we go. Students, now just listen to me. All pens are books. All pens are books. Okay. And next diagram is no pen is chalk. Pen should be separated from chalk. Pen should be separated from chalk. Student, now you have another diagram. Student, tell me, is this second diagram is final? Do we get any other diagram also? Is the second diagram is final? Do we get other diagram also? I could see, you can see two different diagrams over there. Or these two diagrams are enough, or we get any other diagram? Tell me. Please, come on, student. Yes, tell me, student. Do we get any other diagram? Come on, respond. Come on, student. What you are waiting, man? Please respond. Okay, any other? Somebody says no more. Please make sure. How many chances do we get? No, 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 no. Please remember. Please remember. We get another chance as well. We get another chance as well. Let me tell you what is another chance. Student, actually what he said is all pens are books. No pen is chalk. When you said to separate pen and chalk, these can be separated something like this. Pen and chalk can be separated something like this. And if we wish, we can also take the diagram something like this. All pens are books. Come on, student. No pen is chalk. Chalk can be taken something like this. Here we can take. So student, for your information, listen to me, man. Listen to me. We are getting more than one possible diagram. We are getting more than one possible, which mean to say that, a clear conclusion cannot be arrived at. What, man? Do you understand what I mean? When we are getting more than one diagram, it is very difficult for you to get no conclusion. For example, here we see, student, please look at that. If this conclusion, if this is taken, if this chance is taken, man, no, some books are chalks, some books are chalks. Statement one may follows from this particular statement. Okay, all books are chance. You could see that in any other case, there is no such situation. All books are chalks never happens. You can think that some books are chalks. Problem in this question is when, when a single Venn diagram is not possible to be drawn by using both the statements, we say that no conclusion follows. Therefore, tell me, student, your answer must be no conclusion follows. This is your final answer. So somebody says 1, somebody says 2, but the fact is your answer is no conclusion follows. Okay, man? Listen to me. This is question number 1. Probably you did not get the clarity even now. Let us go for some another chance. Question number 2. Come on. Here we go. Come on, student. Question number 2. Please look at that. All girls are doctors. Okay, man. All girls are doctors. Then, no doctor is a teacher. No doctor is teacher. Students, so these are the two statements I gave you, and now just I want to just look at that. Here we go. Now the question is, yes, students, some girls are teachers. Some girls are teachers. Then, no girl is a teacher. No girl is a teacher. Students, please respond, man. Which of the conclusions given follows? Which of the conclusion given follows? Use your common sense. Use your common sense. Tell me what is your answer. Tell me your answer. I am asking you once again. I am telling you once again very clearly. With the help of the given two statements, try to draw a Venn diagram. Try to draw a Venn diagram. If only one particular diagram is possible to be drawn, then we can go for a conclusion, or else we don't get anything. Come on. Students, yes, I am waiting for your answer, man. Oh, very good, man. Very good, very good, very good. Please respond. Please respond. Please respond. Tell me what is your answer. Somebody says second conclusion. Somebody says no conclusion follows. Okay, please. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, man. Okay. I can say different answers, but not all the answers are similar. I am getting different answers. Tell me, student. Okay, now let us see. Students, so the simple technique is with the help of the given two statements, let us try to draw a diagram. Here we go. All girls are doctors. Take the set of girls. Take the set of girls. All these girls are doctors. Okay, man? No doctor is a teacher. Doctor should be separated from teacher. So teacher is separated. Doctor is separated from teacher. Student, now please answer my question. Answer my question. Is the diagram is only one chance or we get any other chances? If we get, do we get any other chances apart from this? Please respond. Is it the only chance we are going to get? Please respond. Is it the only way we get? Is it the only diagram we get? First, you please tell me. Is it the only diagram we are going to get? Please respond. Is it the only diagram we are going to get, or we are getting other chance also? Only one chance. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Exactly. Only one chance. Remember, if you are getting only one chance, we are going to get the conclusion. Get the point? If we get only one chance, we are going to get the conclusion. This is the point you must understand. I hope you understand what I mean. So, which means to say that if you are going to get only one chance of diagram, there is every chance of getting the conclusion. Student, you please tell me, from this we understand that no girl is a teacher and hence your answer is conclusion 2 follows. Second conclusion follows. 2 follows. I hope you understand this. Student, now you got the point right. Tell me what is the point you get? The simple point, please listen to me, man. Exactly, exactly. So the simple technique in syllogism is, with the help of the given two statements, let us try to draw a diagram. Remember, if we could able to draw only one diagram, there is every chance of getting the conclusion, or else there is no conclusion. I hope you understand that. Okay, man? Am I clear to you, students? Wonderful, wonderful. Now, yes, very good, man. So let me give you one more example. I think now this time you can get even correct. Please make it right. Question number 3. Here we go. Look at the statement. Look at the statement. All men are brothers. All brothers are sisters. Okay, ma'am. Now let us see the conclusions that follow. Here we get conclusion number 1. Yeah. All men are sisters. All men are sisters. No man is sister. No man is sister. No man is sister. Come on, student, please go ahead. Let us see what is the answer. All chalk, sir. What is the point, student? Dinakar, you said something? Yes, yes, I clarify your doubt. I clarify your doubt. Sure, sure. Student, yeah, please conclude. Please conclude. Yeah, yeah. Tell me what is your answer. Come on, quick, 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 quick. Yes. Okay, 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 okay. Very good, very good. Yeah. Now, students, now with the help of the statements that are given to you, let me take a diagram. All men are brothers. So, student, please listen to me. All men are brothers. Here we go. All brothers are sisters. All brothers are sisters. Student, please do respond. Do respond. Is this only a chance of diagram? Any other diagram is possible apart from this? No, no, I don't want your answer. You please respond. Please respond. Is this only chance we have? Please, student, please respond. Is this only chance? Explain calendar topic. Okay, student, if you find time, we'll definitely we discuss. Yes, student, please tell me. First, you please confirm. Is this only diagram that is possible? Tell me, tell me. Is this only diagram possible? Tell me that. You please tell me. Is this only diagram possible? Sure. Yes? Wonderful. Yes, yes, exactly. Now, please respond. Please respond. If we get only one diagram, there is a chance of getting the conclusion. If we get only one diagram, there is a chance of getting conclusion. So, now we can get the conclusion. Student, therefore, all men are sisters. Therefore, your answer is 1. Hence, your answer 1 follows. Your answer only conclusion 1 follows. I hope you understand. So now I think you can get it, man. So the task in logical reasoning is very, very simple. You don't be getting any other chance. Simple technique is with the help of the given two statements, let us try to draw a diagram. If you could able to come to a diagram, then there is a chance of getting the conclusion. Otherwise, we don't get it. Okay. This is the simple technique in logical reasoning. Student, I just want to remind you one thing, man. I just want to remind you one thing. In your 10th standard, you may remember that. In your 10th standard, you may remember that A is subset of B and B is subset of C. Then A is subset of C. You remember that? This is an application of logical reasoning. You remember set theory? A subset of B, B subset of C, then A is subset of C. You remember that, man? So that is nothing but an application of logical reasoning. All A is B, all B is C, therefore all A is C. This is logical reasoning. So for your kind information, student, for your kind information, mathematics is an application of logical reasoning. Mathematics is a classical example of logical reasoning. That is the reason why logical reasoning is said to be the first stepping stone for scientific thought process. That is the reason why this is Aristotle who actually propagated this kind of logical thoughts, said to be father of sciences. Okay, man? I hope you understand that, right? I give you one more example. Yes, please look at that. Please look at that. Question number 4. Here we go. Come on, student. Question number 4. Please write down. Right. Please write down. All boys are teachers. All boys are teachers. Some teachers are. Some teachers are girls. Okay, ma'am. Now let me give you one example. So basing on that, let me give you some conclusions. Conclusion number one. All boys are girls. All boys are girls. Okay. Some boys are girls. Come on, student. Please go ahead. Now, please, come on, tell me. Which conclusion follows from the statements given to you? Come on, go ahead. Students, yes, I am waiting for your conclusion, man. Yeah, please respond. Please respond. What is your answer for question number 4? Please. Question number 4. Very good, student. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, student. Somebody already responded very well. Yeah, very good, very good. Please respond. Please respond. Please respond. Question number 4. What is your answer for question number 4? Question number 4. Please respond. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can tell you that 90% of you did not respond in the right manner. 90% of you went wrong. You made mistake, man. You made mistake. No, student, no. Which means to say that you're not getting the point right. Now, please listen to me. I'm going to give you the final clarification. Listen to me, student. Please listen to me. The simple logical reasoning is, with the help of the given two statements, try to draw a Venn diagram. If only one diagram is possible, we get the answer. Otherwise, we don't get the conclusion. This is the final word. As far as syllogism is concerned, this you can take it granted. At the moment, this is absolutely clear. Now please listen to me. Here we go. All boys are teachers. Set of the boys, all these boys are teachers. Okay? Some teachers are girls. Some teachers are girls. Student, here we go. Here we go. Student, please respond, man. Is that only one chance? The diagram I could able to present to you is one of the chance or only one chance? Tell me, man. The diagram I just am presenting to you is one of the chance or only chance? Respond. Respond. The diagram I just present to you is one of the chance or only chance? What, man? What, man? I'm not getting any answers from your side at the moment. Please tell me. Tell me. Wonderful. She is Deepti. Yes, very good student. Very good student. Yes, excellent. Yes, you are on the line. Exactly. So this is not only chance, man. This is not only chance. We get another chance as well. Let me tell you what is another chance. Number one, all boys are teachers. Okay, all these boys are teachers. It is given that some teachers are girls. We can also take this particular teachers and we can say they are girls. And in fact, we get another chance as well. We can get another chance as well. What is that? Some boys are, all boys are girls. I mean, teachers. Some teachers are girls. This can be taken like this. I hope you understand that. So when you're asked to say, some teachers are girls, this particular portion can be taken like this. This particular portion can be taken like this. Some teachers, including boys, and some teachers are girls. So we get three chances. We get three chances. Student, please listen to me carefully, man. Please listen to me carefully. When we are getting more than one chance, how can we say the conclusion follows? Probably you think that all boys are girls. In this case, it is okay. Some boys are girls. In this case, it is okay. No boy is girl. Unfortunately, we are not getting one particular diagram for the question that is given to you. Hence, we conclude that no conclusion follows. Therefore, your answer, final answer is no conclusion. This must be your answer. I hope you understand this. Okay, man? Now, I think now you are confident enough. Yeah. I hope you understand, students. I think now you are clear. Student, the final word I just want to share to you. With the help of the given two statements, try to draw a Venn diagram. Try to draw a Venn diagram. If you get only one single diagram, you can think about the conclusion, or else there is no way. Am I clear to you, students? Am I clear to you? Please respond yes or no. Am I clear to you? Do you understand the significance of syllogism? When your Sankranti holidays? Oh my God, why you are asking, man? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I know that you, the people, are very excited to go to college. I understand that. As soon as college starts, I think you will be the first person to go. I know that because you, the students, are very excited to go to the college. Yeah, student. Yeah, please tell me, man. Am I clear to you? Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes. Yeah. So almost 99% of the students, yes. I could sparely see one student said no. But of course, the point is so clear, man. The point is so clear. Fourth one is not so clear. Which example, student? The question number 4, you're not clear? Okay. So it is not very big issue, man. The simple thing I just want to tell you. So with the help of the given two statements, try to draw a Venn diagram. So for your information, okay, let me give you one more example. Maybe this time you will be getting more clarity. Here we go. Please, student. Now just I want to give you one question. Just listen to me. Please don't give any example. Student, please tell me, man. All A is B, no B is C. Student, first of all, you please tell me, in this case, do we get a conclusion or not? Tell me. In this case, do we get a conclusion or not? Yes or no? Tell me, man. In this case, do we get a conclusion? Yes, absolutely. The reason of getting the conclusion is all A is B. If you take the set of A, it is included in B. Then no B is C. C should be separated from B. By the way, you can also see that A is also separated from C. Therefore, the conclusion you are going to get is no A is C. That's all. What, man? I hope you understand this. Therefore, so only conclusion, only thing I just want to tell you, if you get one conclusion, if you get single diagram, there is a chance of getting the conclusion. Otherwise, you don't get. This is a very simple technique. Student, no problem, man. So in the next class, we discuss some examples with complete details. Probably you will be definitely getting it. Okay. Thank you, students. So again, we will be meeting on Monday morning.